can just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Okay, I think I'm calm now. Very disappointed. Very disappointed about the results, of course, but great performance from our team. Even though we still have a room for improvement in terms of our defensive structure. We started very scrappy and very slow in the first half, but we managed to come back in the first half, last 10 minutes of the first half, and then second half, I think we did very well, dominated and tried to create scoring opportunities. We were fortunate, we equalized, and we were looking like a team that will score another goal, but up until a moment where I just feel disappointed and drained by the referee. Obviously, when we are here to compete. We're not looking for any favors from the referees, but we still deserve a justice from the referees. I strongly feel that that moment of Makubela was fouled changed the whole fortune for us. I don't mind that goal that was there, because already psychologically my team and all of us were affected by the decision from the referee. But it's fine, it's water under the bridge. We just expect going forward that referees will also do justice to us when it's necessary. Not a favor, but justice to us.
We're now open for questions from the floor. Panel, we've got a roving mic. We've got a coach for Coach Vilakazi. Please start with introducing yourself as well as the media company you represent. And as I said earlier, Golden Arrows has a plane to catch, so we're going to keep this really brief. We're going to give you a maximum of 4 questions. We'll start here.
After a coach, unlucky with the results. Kamkhelo Mukhale from VFM. Coach, when you reflect on the performances that you've had, I mean, say for instance, you look at the 5-6 games, and then probably from those games you say, okay, we're looking to achieve at least maybe like 15 points or whatever. So would you say that with what you have set up in terms of your goals, match by match, you have achieved it so far?
We've set up a mandate for ourselves. I think at the beginning of the season, we sat down with the players, not from the management, but it was a commitment that we did as players and also technical staff, that we have a cycle of 5 games which we expect to get 10 points. Our cycles have not been one of the best in terms of being smooth. We will find that we will win 2, lose, draw and stuff like that, but we still within the structure of achieving what we want to achieve. We just want to be realistic to ourselves. We want to achieve a top 8. We want to sit in the top 8 come end of the season. If we find ourselves achieving more than what we wanted, it will be a cherry on top, maybe a better position for us.
Coach, unlucky results, Coach, there was a moment where Perez was leading and Umakubela started showboating on the side. You as a coach, how do you feel about that moment when the team is trailing behind and the player does all that stuff? And secondly...
Can we please keep it to one question?
Honestly, I didn't have a problem with that. I think in the first half our team was struggling in terms of being motivated and having confidence. Specifically to Makubela, I know he was playing against his team, so he wanted to do well, and he started very scrappy. So I allowed him to do that. I don't have a problem with players who want to do whatever they want to do, but I'm only interested when we lose the ball that what was the reaction, and I don't expect them to lose the ball after doing that. I know he was not the culprit, but he passed someone, then we lost the ball after that. But specifically for Makubela, I was okay with him. I felt that he will boost his confidence going forward.
Thank you, Austin. Good evening, Coach. I'm back on the result. Karawo Pasha from Supersport. Coach, I think I've watched 3 or 4 or 5 games of how you guys play, particularly in the first half of the season, and you tend to really start playing in the second half. And again today, you started playing proper football in the second half. Are you not concerned that your team normally comes to the party in the second half, and how are you going to fix it?
I think maybe you were in our team talk, maybe you were a fly at that particular time. I emphasize that point, my brother. We are still yet to see our team dominating both halves. We've been struggling throughout the season If I mention other few games when we played against Chiefs, the first half we were terrible, second half we came back very strong. We played against Orlando Pirates at home, first half we were terrible, second half we came very strong. And last game when we won the game against SuperSport, we played very well first half, but second half we struggled. So I think it's one aspect that needs our attention as coaches in terms of trying to make sure that we don't struggle in one half. Football, I know football is a game of two halves, but no one said you must take one. You need to dominate both halves. But it's something that maybe it's in the player's mind, psychologically, we still need to work on that, but we strongly feel that we will improve.
I was
Hello?
definitely not in the change room.
Coach Charles Manuel from SABC. Hard luck with the loss. Coach, now you come, you went inside the field to try and talk to the referee. Did you get an explanation in terms of why he didn't give the foul and what happened from the referee?
I'll be honest to you, my brother. I went to the referee. I approached the referee nicely. I wasn't fighting the referee. And I asked him about the incident and he apologized to me. It was unfortunate that we lost the game in that moment. He apologized, and I even spoke to the linesman when the linesman said no, but there's nothing we can do. I even asked, why do you have to communicate? Because if the linesman sees something, he must communicate with the referee. But it was something that didn't happen. It's fine, water under the bridge, but he accepted that he made a mistake. Makubela was fouled.
On that note, we've come to the conclusion of our presser with Coach Vilakazi. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you so much.
With